So welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to episode 9 of What Remains of Edith Finch. We are so close to finishing this game. We're remaining only three actually. Louis, Dawn, and Edie. So that's Dawn is the mother of Edith. Edie is the grandmother, or rather great grandmother, and Louis is the brother. So now we. I think I can also include Sanjay because Sanjay is the dad of Edith. So yeah, because he died as well, but we don't know how. Yeah, we did Milton's story in the previous episode. Milton just disappeared, even from, like, he literally drew himself disappearing. Like, he's a painter, so he kind of painted a door and he went through that door and, like, kind of waved goodbye, and that was it. Something like that. So there's a lot of things that don't make sense, and hopefully the ending will explain, or someone's story will explain just what's going on. So without further ado, let's just get back into the story. So we left it off here. So yeah, I think I'm gonna just make my way down. Yeah, let's grab this.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
I think Milton clearly just didn't want to be found, and I don't think he's dead. Yeah, clearly doors don't work here. I don't know why. Also, may don't,
Whatever
learn.
Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
So what did Milton find? So we're gonna make our way up here. If I wouldn't have done that, we could have missed out on Milton's story. We're gonna make our way up.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself.
Okay.
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Cannery. Okay. This is Louis's story, I believe. Louis.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Louis's room. Except Louis.
Okay. Not so bad. I can't make out much of it. So I'm gonna exit. 1988 to 2010. He was obviously. I didn't want to look back inside. So he was obviously in his 20s or so. This is the way. So is this a plane or something, or a boat, like, which was put up here? Okay, like, these guys are just crazy, and how this house hasn't like collapsed. Wow, I think there's more to this story. We're gonna have to make it all the way to the top, but first we have to start from here. Louis's room. See how Louis died. Okay, nothing much here, so we will just have to open here. I hold it open or something. Oh, okay. Inside.
Louis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Is it because of the... Is it... Oh, weed. Wow. Yeah, you can't blame him. Yeah, but this is a cool place. Really cool. He had like a fridge here. He had like a pet. I don't know what pet he was having in this box here. Nice shisha pot. Yeah. Okay, what's this?
Louis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
So where's the TV though? Oh, there is the TV. Man, this guy, just look at that. Lounge here, TV's mounted up there. Man, this is the life. Okay. So he had a diploma from high school. So, high school diploma, yeah. Okay. Wow, just look at this setup. Rate this setup. Rate it in the comments. Look at this setup, man. Like, and the view, man. 2 monitors, keyboard here. Man, this guy was ahead of his time. Like, it's really cool. So Lewis Finch, locker contents. Okay. Okay, Don Finch. Okay.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Okay, so
He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself.
grab the fish.
In our sessions, I saw the same behavior.
Throw it.
His mind began to
We're going to what?
wander.
Okay. There's nothing else for me to grab. Oh, this is a character. Okay. So I'm playing this thing as this, like the left stick is controlling this guy. My right stick is controlling the other hand that's getting the fish. Okay, so we'll just have to multitask. Yeah, I'm very poor at multitasking. Ask him to describe it. Okay. Get a cut as we try to make our way.
He started small. Imagining a labyrinth.
Labyrinth, okay. This fish.
He'd feel his way about.
I'm really trying to multitask. But I like how the game is clearly depicting how, like, we're not focused. This is really nice. Okay, get this fish out of the way. Now, fish, come here. Okay, cool. Let's continue. I think we'll just proceed like this.
Something moved.
Okay, I want to go up. Okay, there's nothing up, so we'll just go this way. Grab this fish out of the way.
Bats.
Something. Bats.
And toads.
I'm really trying to do this at the same time. The dragon. Okay, cool.
And things that have not names.
This is really hard to multitask.
He knew it was all in his head.
Wait, what? Now I'm seeing the fish on the left side as well. Don't tell me we're gonna end up getting cut or something like
Very
that.
seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
Like, have you noticed it's getting more dark in the left side, so the torch is on? Okay, we're gonna make our way like this.
But he found something more.
Okay, Now we're talking. Some 3D now.
I worried about him then.
Okay, can't climb up these stairs.
Daydreaming at the cannery.
Man, controlling the
I
fish
spoke with his
in this
boss.
guy is hard. Spoke with his boss.
But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him.
Oh, look, the image is getting way bigger, so it's gonna prevent us from seeing what we're supposed to do.
It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Dog. Nothing here.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Wow. He always sees fish.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
This is really cool.
Then he made musicians.
Man, the weed this guy was smoking.
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band.
The image is getting
And
bigger
he
and
was always
bigger.
humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Wow, it's a
He
party.
no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination,
True.
so he could do whatever he wished.
Okay, we have a throne now. Our
He held
castle.
an election for men. And he won.
Wow. Super Mario right here.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering.
Step aside.
It became
Okay.
a game for him.
Wow. So now we're controlling the boat. Cool. Now traveling. As we
He'd
chop
conquer a city, then immediately push on.
the fish.
New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality.
Like the image is getting bigger and bigger till like
Minneapolis.
he won't
Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
wow.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
That's done. I'm walking, woman. Can't you see?
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a
Handsome queen, beautiful prince.
handsome
Okay,
queen.
Yeah, let's just go with that. That doesn't make sense though. Okay, the images are getting all blurry now.
The Queen was on her own quest for...
Radiant rainbows, sinister. Let's just go this way. Sinister serpents.
Sinister serpents.
Clearly make our own path here. Oops.
He followed the sound of her...
Silver hub. Silver hub.
silver harp.
Yeah, that sounds good.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Okay, now we can't even see. Like, you know, like now in imagination land or whatever. So with the queen. Come back here,
He
woman.
knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it.
Let's see this
In his
queen. Oh,
own
you're running
eyes,
away.
he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world,
Louis
think it was
went
overwhelming.
mad shit crazy.
And then it struck him that the real Louis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Wow. Okay. Even convince himself.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
So now, okay. We're now in the still in the factory, the cannery. Yeah. Well, I think we're leaving. Yeah, we're still here. Get our stuff, maybe. This is our stuff clearly, but
He began to forget the world we know.
okay. No, wait. What is this? Oh, still the factory. Oh, okay.
I think it pained him to remember Louis, the cannery worker.
So we're gonna be this King Louis or whatever he was imagining himself to be.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Finch. Wait, what? This is also Louis. Yo. Okay, dude, you lost it, man. You lost it. Let's go
I
up
still
there.
thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Yes.
The palace would be packed with his companions.
Yeah, you see this treadmill is gonna take us somewhere where we're gonna be chopped. That's what I think. Yo, what's up? What's up? It's a party here.
Including the wise Calico who insisted on advising.
This is awesome, man. Awesome. This imagination is awesome. I feel like I'm actually like being the one being crowned king, man. Yes. Yes, how do you do? Yes, I am here now. Thank you. Thank you very much, people.
Queen waited, holding his crown.
Yes, today is the day I become king of Wonderland. Yes, my good
There was only
people,
one thing
celebrate.
left to do.
To wear the crown. Good work, my man. Good work. Thank you.
Bend down his head.
Oh, our head is gonna be chopped. Damn. Okay, let's just get it over and done with. Yes. Give me the crown.
And the
Yep.
rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
That was awesome, and the ending was just terrible. Jesus. That was bad.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
You didn't meet him? 1999? I wonder why. Okay. Okay. Lewis's story was super awesome, but the ending, it was so obvious we're gonna get our heads chopped, man. But that was super awesome. Like, you just living in your own imagination and you are free to do whatever you want to do, and it's like you don't have the burden of life and all that stuff. I think that was awesome, but in reality that wasn't the thing. If you reached this far into the episode, I can't thank you enough for watching. This was a good long episode. I really enjoyed it. Like, the controls were a bit straightforward, but I liked it either way. It's super amazing. So far we are remaining with Edie now, the main two characters. So Edie Senior and Edie Junior. So yeah, I believe the next episode will be the last. Because this is episode 9, the other one is gonna be episode 10. So if we do finish the game on episode 10, that would be awesome. 10 whole episodes, and we just finish the game just like that, man. So hopefully, maybe the next one will be the last episode, but I'm not sure. Also, because I think there's also Sanjay. There's Sanjay, but I'm not sure about Sanjay, because we're not drawing the leave characters. You see, Sanjay, Seven, those are all side characters. Like, but I think most likely the next episode will be the last. Yeah. So if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Leave a thumbs up and ring the notification bell to be notified when I upload content. Other than that, yeah, let me know if you like this game, man. I am liking it, honestly. So till next time, I'll see you guys later. Take care.